Okay, so I made a sketch and first we are gonna outline it, so be ready. Okay, so I came back and this is how it looks like, and some of the parts I didn't like color, and I'll say you why. So first we are gonna show you how I made the eyes and the nose and all things. So let's start with the eyes. Okay, this is the tutorial. Like, if you can want jelly art style, so you can follow this or this kind of method. Anything is fine as long as the eyes, I think, should be like attached to this. This is how it looks like. You can make it like this or like this. Several options are there. Now for the lips. So I'll show you how I make the lips right here. So there are some angles for lips, and this is a happy smile, which you can see the point is it's like a positive, and here you can see a unhappy smile and the point is down. So this is the big difference how you should know, and yeah, these are the two difference you should need. Now for the nose, how I made it and looks so good, I'll show you. Here's a tutorial, and you should do a circle and just make a point where I made the circle. Then just add some distance and do this lines like this. This is how it will look like if you do it this method. Now how to make the face, like the picture. This is a tutorial. Okay, here's a tutorial. I know it looks scary, but trust the process. This is the tutorial for this. Yeah, it's so short. Like, you just make a eyes and just use a gap so you can know how to trace and shade. Then the nose and the lips. Yeah, those are the parts. So now let's get for coloring now. As you can see, I did not outline the nose part something and this one, because in that part we are gonna be coloring. Yeah, coloring. So first I'll show you how to color the skin tone, which is my favorite part. By the way, quick reminder, you should erase when you start coloring. Like, it does not look good when you draw it in between the pencil. So BRB. Okay, for the skin tone I'm gonna be using this color, and yeah, this is from Faber-Castell, and yeah, this is the skin color I'm going to be using, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm done with the color, and now we are going to be shading the skin tone. So for the shading colors, I use these kind of colors for shading. So yeah, this is red, this is like purple and brown plus. Then this is like orange plus pink, I guess. I don't know. So let's just show you. First, we are going to be starting for the blush right here. And it is optional. You can choose this color like this for blush or a pink color shade. I just normally use this one better, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna be using this one. I just love to draw blush with this color. So let's show you. So first we are gonna be coloring the blush like here. So I'm done with the blush. So actually we are not done. This is just the part of the blush. Now we're gonna be joining the darker shade of the blush. So for the darker shade of the blush, I'm gonna be using red color to darken it. So I always put it in the edge, so it's like the darker version. So just shade a little bit, then it will look like a blush. So I'm done with the blush here in the cheeks. Now we're gonna do the nose and the part of the body. For the nose, I just normally just color it like the normal way, like this. Then just shade a little bit here, then yeah. Okay, let's do the shape of the nose. So I just go for here and for here. See, perfect. It looks like the same thing which I drawed it before. See, so we're just gonna add a little bit of blush here and here in the eye side, so it can make a difference. Again, we are going to be adding for the darken it shade, so I use the red as always. Just right here, I use it a little bit, and here it is. Now we're going to be adding here and here at the top. Let's start with the top. We are going to be using this again and just shade it so it can match the skin tone a little bit. See, like this. Now we are gonna be using the red shade like this again and just shade. So I think it's this much enough. Like, see, it's getting together. Yeah, slay. So now we're gonna top the bottom now. Again, take the blush color and just trace it. Again, we are going to be using the darken shade, so let's get started. And it was so quick doing it, and there's no way you're going to be taking a lot of hours. But if this is the first time for you, then it may take it. So this is how it looks like. You know, it's getting the shape. Let's start with the neck now because it looks so odd. Like, look at it. As usual, take the blush one and then just color it in the edge. And for the shadow, I think I'm gonna be doing this blush one again. Just do it like this, so you can have a lots of more shade. And I added this sometimes. I add this muscle and I don't know why. I just add it for fun. And obviously next get the darken shade and let's use it. Sorry if the angles are literally, the phone angles are literally so bad. I just don't know how to edit, and yeah, that's what's the problem. So we're done with this. Like, look at the difference, the before and the after. Now we are going to be using for the lips. Obviously it's optional. You can use these two colors which I all normally use, and yeah, I'm gonna be using this one again because I really love this color. Okay, so this is how I do it. Just color the bottom part darker. Yeah, see the line like that. So this is how it will look like, and for the shade we are also going to be using this red color for the lips. So this is how it looks like. It's already coming so cute, and yeah. Now we're gonna be using this darkened shade, and we're not yet done with the whole skin color. We still have this dark color. It's like purple plus brown. So let's just get to it. So I used this dark color. Remember the eyelids I told you not to like outline it? This is the one you're gonna be using. So this is how it's going to be looking like. It's really hard, so I'm gonna pause the camera when I'm done. This is how it looks like when I added the dark shade. It's already getting cuter, so let's do a little bit shading with this color. In the blush, just add a darken again. And for this one, I kind of do it for normally same. And for the nose, I also add this, even though it's already pink. Just add a little bit and just darken it. Yeah, and I added here too. And for the top the top, obviously we are going to be shading too. Okay, so let's do the bottom now. This is how it looks like at the top. Now let's do the bottom, how it looks like. And in the edges we do it. Obviously here. Now for the neck. Trust me, it will look good when it's done. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's fully changed. It's better than before, I think. So let's start with the hair, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna be adding, like, we're gonna be blending it with the skin tone we normally use. Blend, blend, blend it. So for the hair, I'm gonna be taking a blue shade color because in that blue shade, I'm gonna be using a lots of details. So let's get started. First, we're gonna be coloring the whole hair with this color, this light blue, sky blue. Okay, so I'm done with the blue, and yeah, you know, this does not look good. So we are going to be using some shades I'm going to be showing you. These two are the shade I'm going to be using for, because this is a blue color. And this is not black, this is blue. Let's start with the medium shade where I color this. So let's color it. So first I'm going to be using a lots of medium blue because here we're going to be doing a dark blue. So let's color it. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's coming together a little bit. I can see it. Now we're going to be taking a darker shade of blue, which is this dark blue, like navy blue. So how I'll be using is I'll just mark it here. Yeah. Then I'll just make it darker in the between of the medium blue where I put. I'll just show you when I'm done. So this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to be taking a black color, then also tracing it somewhere, then make it more realistic. So let's do it. This is how it looks like. Yeah, it's cute, I guess. I don't know. So now we are going to be taking a white liner which will make it even glossier. I use this whitener which is making even glossier, so let's use it.